Welcome to Culture Beast.
Welcome to Culture Beast, everybody.
It feels like we haven't done this in forever.
2 weeks.
It's too long.
2 weeks too long, folks.
No, actually, it's weird because I was thinking about this the other day about how I was like, man, we haven't done that in a while. But it hasn't been that long.
No.
It just feels like a long time because so much has happened.
Because last week was your birthday.
It's my birthday.
We celebrated the best way possible.
Yeah, we got hammered.
I didn't get hammered.
I got hammered. I didn't get hammered.
We went to.
I got classily drunk.
Classily drunk.
Classily. I was drunk, but it was a classy level. I was hammered.
I think it was. Fun. We went to the Blind Bison Speakeasy.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we went to the blind. I gotta remember. I'm sorry, Ryan. I talk over here, and then
Okay.
we did go to the Blind Bison Speakeasy, and it was great. Brian and Trevin did a great job.
We packed way too many people. At that
Way
table.
too many people into that
It
table.
was nice of those ladies to.
Yeah, God
treat
bless
us.
them.
Yeah,
God bless Trudy and her friend. Was her name Trudy?
Probably.
Should have been.
Should have been. Yeah.
With that haircut.
100%.
100%.
Trudy McTruderson.
Yeah. What are we drinking, Paul?
We are drinking a mixture of things.
Yeah, chemistry.
And we're drinking eggnog
I don't know why I said
with coffee liqueur.
Yeah, from where?
I don't know where it's from.
Willie's Distillery.
I don't know.
That's from Ennis, you schmuck.
Where's Ennis?
What do you mean, where's Ennis?
Is that in Wyoming?
No!
I'm just kidding.
God, this guy. Now I'm wondering why we didn't wait another 2 weeks.
And then some...
It's rather good.
Yeah, it is rather good. We were like, we don't know what we're doing tonight for drinks, so we just kind of chemistry. Did some chemistry.
You know, I never took chemistry, obviously,
did I.
apparently. But I took physics, applied physics.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I actually enjoyed it. Quite a lot.
Physics, eh?
Applied, which means it's physics, but you apply it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
That's all I remember. I remember we made bridges that we had to break, and then
with the toothpicks.
No, balsa wood.
Ooh.
And you had to like do the design, then we had to do the weights and stuff, and then we did a bunch of stuff. We put a bouncy ball in liquid hydrogen and took it out and smashed it on the floor.
Ooh,
that was wicked.
Fun. Yeah.
I'm all about that destructions. Yeah. So yeah, we chemistry tonight, and it's rather good. And I like good. These wee teacups that we have.
Yeah, I got these at the Specialty Coffee Expo 2018.
Sure. I love how you always do that to me. You look at like 20. I wasn't there.
I was looking like
I know.
For me.
Well, let me consult the calendar. It looks like it's 2018, actually. No, I don't know. I wasn't there.
How does that screen look to you guys back there? Should we adjust it? Is it dark?
I begged your pardon. He called me dim, a schmuck.
Should we change it?
I mean...
Okay.
As long as you can see it. I can't see it.
I can kind of see it.
Cool. You can tell me what to say.
Okay. So, how you been?
Oh, you're serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
I wasn't sure if you really wanted me to take up 40 minutes of your time.
Of course I'm serious.
A lot has happened, Paul Aspen.
Our viewers want to know.
I don't think so.
Our listeners want to know the epic life of Hugh S. Hundley. The man, the myth, the legend. The 30-year-old now. I
had a birthday.
Yeah.
I turned 30.
You had a birthday? It was your birthday.
And I was really grateful for you for not embarrassing me as bad as last time.
I was going to, and then our waitress, she told us explicitly that there is no singing allowed.
And the funny part was I called her.
No, you didn't. I called them.
I said, if somebody wants to sing, tell them to fly a kite.
Yeah, right.
No, I didn't call her.
No, I know you didn't.
But when I got there, I did threaten her. I did threaten Julia. Yes.
Yeah. So you turned 30.
I did turn 30.
Personal news?
Not that I can share. No. So I will be actually, and we're still figuring out. Culture Beast will still be coming to you. The Culture Beast that you know and love.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to be looking at formatting because I will be actually moving.
Yep.
But I'm going to be back. Every 2 weeks, you'll still get the Culture Beast you know and love. We're working on how that's going to look. And we'll definitely let you know. We'll probably post this like a live video or something on the page.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of let you guys know what that's going to look like.
Right now, the plan is to be every other week.
Yep.
A
little bit longer, maybe an hour and a half of content.
Yeah,
because there'll be more content.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, because for us is like looking forward to like what's going on in a whole gamut of things throughout the week.
It smokes like a chimney. It's wonderful.
Cars, coffee, alcohol, whatever.
Yeah,
that's all. 2 weeks is a lot.
A lot happens in 2 weeks.
So so pretty crazy.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's a good step up for me.
It's a great step up. For you.
It's gonna be good for this for Culture Beast too. So there's a lot of exciting things, new beginnings.
You got a new phone?
Things are coming to an end.
You want to give us the first?
So I got. I'm so
review?
excited, and I just can't hide
first
it.
Review?
I got an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I love it. Living life dangerously right now without a case.
What did you step up from?
I had a 6S Plus that I bought brand new.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened in 6 versions of the iPhone because I don't know how to run half the stuff on this thing. Like, it just randomly does it. I just found out where the Siri button was the other day.
Oh, really?
It's on the side.
Huh. Interesting.
But because it's it's a lot. It's a way more complicated.
Yeah.
They removed the home button, and oh boy.
Yeah, I said earlier, I almost pulled the trigger on one because we're recording this on Black Friday, and we have a lady that comes in that works for Verizon. She's like, if you want to get a phone,
what's her name?
I don't know.
Kelly?
No.
Oh,
I know what she drinks.
I'll ask her next time I talk to her.
But she's like, today's probably the best day for you to get one, and then I like priced one out, and it's just like, it increased my payments by $40 a month, and I'm just like, nah. I just paid off my 8 Plus like 2 months ago, so
just hang
kind of
out
nice
for
to
a
have that
second.
extra 40. I mean, I don't need a new iPhone.
No,
like,
you
it'd
should
be nice to
definitely
have.
No, see, but I needed a new iPhone.
You did.
My iPhone, it died.
Mm-hmm.
I did, admittedly, fall through a garage ceiling and land on it 10 feet. But it held on for a couple months, but then it died.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It held on for like 6 months, man.
Dead.
Dead.
Dead. It's dead.
It's dead.
What are you smoking?
I don't know, honestly. I don't.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
What are you smoking? I have no idea. But I feel funny and it's delicious.
Last week before your birthday, I was like, oh, maybe I should get something to smoke real quick. I don't know, dude.
Is it good?
It's okay.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
It's no Drew Estates, but it's good.
It's no Deadwood.
No Deadwood.
It's no Chillin' Moose.
No Chillin' Moose.
Mm-hmm.
It says P1.
Bless you.
Handmade.
I bet.
Yeah. No machines made this.
Nope. By the 6-year-old children in Nicaragua.
Yeah, it might have been.
And we're off the air, just like that.
So, I don't know. I just bought it just because it was this or like $15 something that I never heard of before.
Fair enough.
And I was like, yeah. So, and a new dinner is going to be expensive. So,
yeah. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Paul bought me dinner that day
because it was his birthday,
and one drink, and I had a great time.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I was glad when it was over as well.
Yeah,
but I had a great time. I felt like I looked like $1 million.
There's a lot of great people there.
There were.
Yeah.
Brian Craig made an appeance.
Mm-hmm.
Dolan and Michelle made an appearance.
Lizzie and
Kira. Ryan, our production manager, was there.
Your roommate Josiah.
Josiah was there. Garth Halley. Brooklyn and Anna came.
Oh, yeah,
Haley came.
Yeah,
Pat. Pat made the trek all the way from Great Falls to be there for my birthday, and that made my day. And his friend Miss Katie was there.
Pat is so cool.
He's so rad, and
Pat's
he's become like a homie. Yeah, like a deep homie.
Pat's like he's really interested in the things that I'm getting interested in, like V8s
like
motorcycles and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so I have no idea about any of that, and he's like that's all he works
V8s
with now.
Are my shit.
Yeah.
But motorcycles, it's out of my wheelhouse.
I have no idea because I'm trying to find a motor for my Datsun right now, and I want like a 350 or something. So
they're easy to work on. They're cheap.
I have no clue. So when we went to the vineyard, the vineyard.
Oh, the
winery.
The winery, not
that Ryan played at.
Yeah.
I was just asking him a whole bunch of questions about V8s and all that. So he was really, really helpful. So shouts to Pat.
Almost dripped.
Shouts to Pat.
Yeah. So it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Let's jump in.
Let's jump in.
Oh, I'm smoking a My Father's. Thanks for asking.
Oh.
Let's jump in. Thanks for doing your one part.
Personal news for me. I started working on the Porsche again.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I got some motivation. Jumped into that yesterday.
Cool.
Hooked a battery up to it. Remembered where I was a year ago.
Did it start?
No. I think I need to rebuild the carbs. So
again?
It's never been rebuilt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you already
for
did.
people who don't know, I have a 1979 Porsche 924. That's a genuine barn find.
It's a barn find that he got given.
Yeah. And so it is just packed full of mouse poop. It hasn't moved in 25 years.
Yep.
Hasn't started in 25 years. It sat in a barn.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people with these cars convert them from the cage electronics, god awful,
terrible
spawn of Satan
garbage
fuel system to.
I've dealt with this fuel system in that Scirocco.
Yeah, on your Scirocco, yeah, awful.
Terrible. And I should have converted. I probably would, all my problems would have gone away.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So I got some Yamaha R1 carbs off a buddy who had a Porsche 924 and a manifold. So so I redid the lines, put a low pressure fuel pump in it, fuel regulator. Fuel's getting to the front of the car. I blew out the lines and everything to make sure that they were clear.
Yeah.
And then fuel is just dumping out one of the bowls.
Oh.
So I think
that's no bueno.
I think one of the seals is bad in it.
And that probably is. I mean, they probably need to be rebuilt.
Yeah,
and the carb kits are easy to do. Yeah, it's just meticulous.
I found one on eBay for like $80.
That's not bad for carb rebuild.
So I think that'll probably be my winter project and just kind of rebuild that.
That'd be cool.
I would love to get that car running.
Me too.
Yeah.
Driving privileges.
I think that's project number 1, getting that running, and then project number 2, saving up for a 350
for your Datsun.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So just do a V8, simple V8.
Yeah, dude. 5-speed tranny.
I think I'm gonna do a Power Glide automatic with the you can get the slap shifters, which I think would be so much fun in that car.
Are you stupid?
It's kind of like a dog box.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, because we're gonna argue about this later. I'm told I need to be less argumentative and more in a good mood.
Tell me about your problems with that. Do you think a manual would be better?
I think a manual's better in most cars.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you have under 500-600 horsepower, I think a manual's the way to go. So a lot of people disagree with me, but over that, I think an automatic is just a safer option.
So a hidden dilemma is that they deleted, whoever owned the car before me deleted the third pedal. So I'd have to put another third pedal back in.
It's easy. It's a piece of metal.
But then you have to do the master cylinder, kind of redo the entire deal. I don't know.
You've got a KA sitting back here
that
probably has all that stuff that you're probably going to need. Well, just put the KA in there.
Well, KA involves getting a wiring harness.
So does getting a 350?
350 is starter, ground.
I'll be damned.
That's it. Because it's carbureted.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I would have to rewire the entire car.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Find someone to tune the car.
That's dumb.
Yeah, find a transmission.
That's fair. You bested me.
And I think it's a car that I just want to kick around and have fun with, track every once in a while.
Yeah,
and
just
if something
do stupid
breaks,
shit with it.
then it's get another 350.
Yeah, why wouldn't? So, I mean, that's fair.
And I think having that dog box would be really fun, especially because that car just feels so analog. It's
You've never driven it.
Clunky, I just imagine it.
Okay, I was like, you can't imagine where we're going to be in 5 years of Culture Beast, but you can imagine a transmission in a car.
I can, yes.
I'm sorry. That sounds great, Paul.
Thank you.
You're
Pretty
welcome.
excited about it.
Eat shit. All right, so now that we're back. I'm just kidding. I love you. Kind of. So let's jump in.
Yeah, so do you have anything, coffee, food, alcohol? What's your life?
No, I don't, actually. I'm kind of light this week. I did do some homework, but I'm light this week. I don't have any of that. There's a new restaurant opening where Lilac used to be.
Yeah, it opened
apparently
2 days
ago,
really
right? Good.
The Marble Table.
Yeah, Marble Table. And apparently it's really good.
It's Jason Marble's restaurant.
Yeah.
Where was he at
Miss
before?
Marple's.
He's been at a couple restaurants. Yeah?
I don't remember. I don't know very much of him.
I think it was at Parasol. I want to say it was at Parasol.
No, that was Corbridge. Jason Corbridge.
I thought.
Maybe Marvel's was there.
Maybe.
I don't know. What I do know, a man can cook.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently their menu is really good because it's just like every other high-end restaurant here in Billings.
So good.
Yep.
I got a little bit of coffee news. I listened to your podcast with Kira called A Book and a Beverage, and she was like,
"Book and a bev."
Yeah, book and a bev.
Book and a bev.
And she was saying how she would like more coffee news, and I was like, you know,
yeah,
what?
no, she had some tips.
Yes. So I'm trying to listen to the people that listen to our
Give
stuff.
the people Kira. What they want.
So this is Breville, the kitchen company, you know?
No, but sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they've been really cranking on home espresso machines.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Look at that. The Bambino.
The Bambino. So
hey,
they
go get the Bambino. Huh?
So they make a few different ones. They make they're actually like professional grade.
I'll be damned.
Like you can get really, really good results with these machines. Yeah.
It's amazing that anybody slaps stainless steel on something and goes, it's professional grade.
Uh-huh.
GMC's been doing that for years.
I mean, like I've been wanting to find a home machine for a long time, so I've been researching them. You know, like the single group headliner Zocos are like $3,000. You know, like they're really, really expensive.
That's nuts.
And then like the ones you get at like Walmart and Target, you know, even like the little Rancilios are pretty expensive. So Breville's stepped in and made these espresso machines that are in the thousands.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So $1,500 for these. Well, this one has a dual boiler, which means it has a boiler for the steam on and a boiler for the espresso.
That's nice. I bet.
So, but that's also like super expensive. My big grief has been the ones that have the hopper on top, the built-in hopper, because I don't need that. I have a grinder, you know, that'll do just fine. So, and I don't have to worry about like, I want to like individually dose. I don't want to have like a whole bunch of coffee sitting in that hopper. I'm not going to use it all the time. So they just came out with this one called the Bambino, which is
Colossus of Clout.
$300.
Sultan of SWAT.
What?
The Great Bambino. Sandlot. Where have you been your whole childhood? Oh my God.
I had a very sheltered childhood.
The Colossus of Clout. The Great Bambino. Babe Ruth.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Maybe you should find somebody to do something that's with you.
Write a letter to my parents. Tell them.
I should. Thanks for screwing up your kid. I shouldn't do that.
I wasn't allowed to watch Jurassic Park.
What?
Men in Black.
You did it, you crazy son of a bitch. You did it.
I was barely allowed to watch like Family Guy, or not Family Guy.
I can imagine.
Full House.
Full House. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a little
I wasn't allowed to watch Rugrats.
What?
Yeah, true story.
I never watched Rugrats. I don't know. That's a little, I think.
So anyways, the Bambino.
Yeah, Bambino.
So this is a single group head espresso machine. It just has enough to make it function. It has, so there's the standard portafilter is 54 millimeters.
Yeah.
So you can get different baskets for it.
Nice.
Which is amazing. You can get Pullman baskets. You can get whatever baskets you want. So that's really nice. So you can really dial in the coffee with this.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's got this kind of new heating technology to it. It heats up in 3 seconds, which I think is amazing.
Wow.
Because usually...
Like a Renai system? Like a laser system or what?
It's a thermal... What do they call it? Thermal jet heating system. I think it's like it's just like a coil or something. But nevertheless, like it's really cool seeing like this company taking like professional sort of attributes of a coffee quality and putting it into something as affordable as this. Because for me, as like a coffee professional, like I don't have an extra $3,000 to spend on a good espresso machine. You know?
I don't. That's ridiculous.
But I've known people that have the higher end Brevilles, and I see them pouring latte art with them. You know,
that'd be cool.
There's other modifications you can do to make them even better.
Especially if if one day you kind of go away from the shop portion of coffee.
And so companies like St. Anthony and Pullman, they make different handles for these machines now.
This is really good.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mm-hmm. So they're really cool, and I just actually saw this morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is exactly what I need.
Perfect. How much is it?
$300.
What?
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas to Paul.
Happy Christmas. So so that's my one of that's. Also,
you were talking about some sort of.
What's that?
Go ahead. I forgot.
Other coffee news. Honduras had a Hurricane Ita. and it wiped out a ton of coffee plantations there.
Ooh.
So
they were cranking it out too there for a hot minute.
Yeah. So
I wonder what it did to the tobacco, because they have Honduran filler.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious as to what it did to the. Oop. I
don't
can't
know
go like that. My leg fell
I don't know
asleep.
where all it affected, but I know it affected like a big coffee grown region. There's actually there's a GoFundMe for a plantation. They're trying to raise $50,000 to replant and take care of their staff. This farm is a 5th generation coffee farm. Wow! So these people have been.
They've been doing it several hundred years.
Yeah. So it's all direct trade. So they need. So their farm is aimed at improving lives, sustainability, and everything they do, and providing extraordinary coffee. So these people are just like really focused on. So we'll try and post a link on
anything
Facebook
helps.
if you feel like going there, because coffee is a big part of like our commerce, and it's a big part of my life.
And a big part of my life now that you're in it.
Yep. So that's big, like big news.
I have some music news.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
Are you done with your coffee news?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about several things. But one, especially, I'm a little PO'd about the Grammys.
What happened?
Well, The Weeknd was snubbed for Album of the Year, and he should have got it.
The Weeknd was?
Yeah. Oh. And I'm pretty sure, and don't quote me on this, because I didn't actually do research, but I'm pretty sure he got snubbed by Taylor Swift, who just re-recorded an old album.
Really?
I think so, because that was her submission. She got a nomination for it. But The Weeknd, like, he should have gotten that.
Yeah.
It was a great album.
Really good album.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And he poured a lot into The Weeknd. I think you should have gotten it.
I agree. Cheers to The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
So which album did she submit?
I don't remember.
Because she released we talked about
She
it.
released a concert on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Folklore or whatever. But then she's been re-recording old stuff.
Yeah, Folklore was when she released in like June, I think.
Yeah, but she did a live concert of it on Disney Plus from her living room.
Gotcha.
Which is rad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Good for you.
I tried. Like, I was hoping that album would be something like different for her.
It's not.
Nope. Just the same shit. And she even has Bon Iver singing on one of the songs.
Really?
Yeah, and
Love that guy.
Yeah, I was so excited about it, but it sounded like a Taylor Swift song that kind of had Bon Iver just kind of sprinkled in there a little bit. So
yeah, sprinkling of Bon Iver.
Little dash.
And for my next trick.
So good. I've been listening to a lot of folk, my autumn playlist. Still a lot of pop punk, which I haven't got away from. I've been listening to a lot of the Future Beat Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Daft Punk.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love Daft Punk.
I listened to a little bit of it.
Daft Punk's fun. I like their older stuff.
Yeah, their older stuff. It was so ahead of their time.
They were. And they still are.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've also been listening to it's winter's around the corner. And in this fall and winter, especially in deep winter, I'm more of a jazz classical guy. And so I've been listening to a lot of symphonic compositions. Like Appalachian Spring by Aaron Copland is one of my favorites. Listening to a lot of John Williams, things like that.
Yeah, I get into a big
London Philharmonic
folky vibe in the winter.
Yeah, I go for like jazz and like blues.
I get
and
more into jazz hop and like like
I've also Nathaniel. Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. Hang on.
Hanging.
Everybody, just chill a minute. Everybody, just calm down.
Just imagine that cat poster
Let's
in the dentist
go into
offices.
the saloon, Pilgrim, before one of us gets hurt. That was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. That was terrible. Hang on.
I just imagine those cat posters in the dentist office.
Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a song called "You Worry Me." You should check it out. I'll put it on the playlist.
Is that brother to Daniel Radcliffe?
I don't know. I don't think so. Give me a Daniel and Nathaniel. Its parents have no imagination.
No.
But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of him too.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like winter's. This time of year is hard for me to find new music because a lot of artists do like holiday Christmas albums or projects or whatever.
And I don't know why. Michael Bublé did a deluxe Christmas album like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Still the top selling Christmas album of all time.
Is it?
Yep.
It's because Christmas is boring for music.
It's Booble.
Yeah.
God knows what's up. And
at
the end, the last track is him like saying Merry Christmas to you. And he says it like all suave and stuff. And no wonder like grandmas want to have sex with him. Man is a smooth son of a bitch. He is.
Michael Bubble.
Booble. I don't like the Booble. I don't like him. I respect him, but and there's one simple reason why I don't like him. He's disgustingly good looking.
I have never seen him. I don't think I've ever seen him.
He's disgustingly good looking, and I hate that. Huh. That's really, I love his music. He is I don't like him. And it's pure, unbridled jealousy.
You could get we'll get you next year for your birthday. We'll get you a bunch of plastic surgery done.
He doesn't have any.
But you can look like him.
I don't want to look like him.
Why not?
Because I'm a sexy ass bitch.
I mean, you are. But if you want to look like Michael Bubble,
I don't want to look like a bubble. I don't want to look like a booble neither.
Bubble booble.
Blah. Anyway, we should move on. I have a whole rant about. Oh, I have some technology that I want to talk about.
Aside from your phone.
What?
Aside from your phone.
Well, yes, but I want to talk about my phone first.
Okay.
I'm so pissed.
I'm
so pissed. So I get this phone, this brand new, beautiful 12 Pro Max, the blue one, the new one. Mm-hmm. It was great.
Right.
And I open the box, and there's no charging port. There's no headphones. So I asked the lady, I said, well, I think I'm missing some things from my box. No, that's how Apple's going to do it now. So they can get more phone boxes in the boxes that they ship. Huh. No, it's because you're a cheap-ass sons of bitches is what it is. And it's not a normal USB. It's their new cord. So I got to go. Yeah. No, it's Lightning Plus or Lightning Zeus or whatever stupid thing is. And now I got to go get another adapter. I've got 19 of the other ones. Do they work? Occasionally.
Right.
So I got to go get a new one.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I got iPhone headphones that plug in the lightning jack. I'm going to be fine. Do those work? No.
Gosh.
No, they don't work.
Oh, man, that's annoying.
Apple, what are you doing? And you know what? If I'd have called them and I complained, they said, well, that's just not the way we do things. Well, why is that? Because we're Apple. That's it. That's all they have to say. So
when they started doing the no headphone port thing, I was kind of frustrated at that. And then I got a pair of AirPods.
Not you too.
Oh yeah, dude.
I want them, but they're expensive. They used to include those.
I won't tell you how much I got mine for.
I'm gonna smack. How much?
Free.
Containing explosion. Oh, okay. I contained it.
Somebody left them at the coffee shop for
son of a bitch.
A month.
I hate
and
you.
I had dibs on them. And I got them. So, I'm sorry.
I hope somebody hit you with a car.
So yeah. So
of course they. I don't even know why I thought you paid money for them. I don't know why, in God's name, where I was like, you know what? I bet you Paul actually bought these because I know you didn't.
I was gonna buy some, and then I was
because everything. Son of a bitch.
I don't know what else.
So yeah, this is a great phone. Yeah. Having said that, shame on you, Apple. My other bit of technology news that makes me less... God, I'm just still mad about that. I'm still just... It grinds my gears, Paul.
I don't know how it happens. I'm sorry.
Because you...
I just wait for the right opportunities, man.
We need to move on. I'm going to get grumpy, and I'm going to storm out of the studio. So the other piece of technology news is for my birthday...
Yes.
I got gifted...
Oh, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I love the history, one, because I'm a nerd.
Right.
But two, I always like the gameplay and the storyline and everything.
Yeah.
And it's so different from any of the other ones. And I think it's going to go down as a black sheep of the Assassin's Creed family, like Black Flag.
Right.
But I think it's one of the best Assassin's Creeds they've ever made.
So what did they change? When did the last one come out? And then what?
The last one was Odyssey. It came out a year or two ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was, you're a Spartan in Greece. And,
right.
But this is so different because it doesn't follow the normal timeline of... And kind of story. It really has broken out on its own. It's added so many new features. It's took away a bunch of stupid ones.
Yeah.
It really is a fantastic game.
Is it challenging? Are you challenged by it?
Yes.
Good.
There's so many things in that, but I encourage people to try it out. I love it.
So good. And you gifted me a power box for
Christmas,
for my
early
Xbox.
Christmas.
Yeah, which I'm so thankful for.
Yeah, now
then I got to get a controller.
And dude, you're in.
Yeah.
You can Forza with me. I don't have 3. I can get 3.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much time I have this winter because maybe I'll just end up getting that subscription you were talking about. So
or just buy Horizons 4.
Yeah, and
we can go do stadium trucks together.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so much
all
fun.
around merry old England.
Yeah, I want to play the new Dirt really bad.
Dirt 4.
Yeah,
you should probably do that.
Yeah,
and it's on that subscription too. Just get the Game Pass, baby.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
Let's move on because I don't want to be here all night.
That's fair.
God damn it, Apple! I'm just so mad about that. I'm so mad about it because it just doesn't make sense. Excuse my French earlier. I don't like to blaspheme, but it makes me so grumpy to know the fact that this phone is over $1,000,
right?
And I can't even plug it into the wall.
Is it supposed to be?
What's going on here?
Is this supposed to be like wireless charging? Is that the deal or what?
Well, it does, but I don't have that.
Yeah.
I drive a 93. I don't have that. Apparently, you can get them. Do you want to know what's more expensive? That or the frickin' wall plug-in? Probably both.
Probably.
Because it's Apple.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stupid. I'm so mad. Like, I'm legitimately upset about this.
Then here's what's going to happen, everybody. In a month, he's going to be like, I love this feature. This is so great. I love this.
Yeah, once they come out with the update that lets me use my old shit, then I'll be happy. Until then, shame on you. You greedy sons of bitches. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to get angry.
Re-angry.
I just find it funny how... I'm going to do one more thing on this. I just find it funny how this phone is the biggest, most fastest, most updated, upgraded, fancy, closest to a Terminator phone they make.
Right.
And I don't even get all the tools I need to run it efficiently.
I can see the frustration in that.
How does that even work?
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Go fuck yourself. That was for Apple, not you guys. You guys are great. But Apple, hate those guys. I hate that guy.
I'm glad. I'm just going to leave it there.
I'm glad. That's it.
That's it. I had more to say, but you'd hate me for saying it.
No, tell me. Just say it, Paul.
I don't plug things into my phone anymore. Because I don't, like, both my cars have Bluetooth.
How do you charge it?
I mean, when it needs to be charged, I plug it into the charger.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't even do that.
Or I have a wireless charger. I put it on that sometimes. It was
How much did that cost you?
$20.
Oh my God, you paid for that?
Yeah, I paid
Hell
for that.
just froze over, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Atzman paid for something.
Or was it given to me? No, I paid for it.
I hate you so much. Oh no, that one was given to me along with most of the things I have.
Anyways,
yeah, I better start talking about something else.
I found
bunch of schmucks at Apple.
I don't know
man.
if I've talked about this yet. I found this company called Volback.
You have mentioned it. Well, you did, yeah.
This company, so it's winter. Winter's hard for me.
Ooh, that timepieces.
Yeah, so this, I think.
Ooh, look at that.
I think it's
looks like something you get out of a Lego set.
This is made from all recycled things.
It looks it.
Yeah, and it's super cool. Every single watch is totally one-off.
It looks
It's called the garbage watch.
I believe them. I actually don't hate it, though.
It's built from the electronic waste the world threw out in the trash.
I love it.
It launches in 2021.
I really love it, and I never thought I'd say that about something that you liked.
So pretty cool stuff. Just all their clothing is really, really. They try to recycle a lot. This is this new puff jacket that they came out with. It's,
Poof jacket? I can't see. This thing is whoa.
Yeah. So it's a solar light on it.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome. I'm changing this.
Yeah, I can't see it.
But yeah, it you can.
You know, it's really fine.
Okay.
Because it's more the angle than anything else. So I can just go like this. We'll be good.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll make it fine.
So yeah, I think it's just cool. They kind of put like these really unique features with it. You can write on it with your phone, which I think is kind of
that is cool.
Kind of cool. So when you
not this one though, because it didn't come with it.
You don't have a flashlight on it?
I don't know. I don't know if that was in the box either.
It's an extra $80.
It does have that. It has a bright ass flashlight and an amazing camera, and the speaker on this thing though is phenomenal.
Really?
Just the phone speaker, I was blown away. Everything else though, I'm grumpy about.
Not excited about it, huh?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm just grumpy about it.
Fair.
It has nothing to do with the phone. The phone's great. It's Apple I have beef with.
It's not the phone. It's the producer.
I'm sure people say that about me, but.
Anyways, so this company has some really cool stuff they do.
Look at that.
This coat is like completely
it's tinfoil.
Chromed out.
It's tinfoil.
Yeah. It's made from copper, I believe.
That's crazy. Are you doing that?
Nope, it's doing itself.
Wow.
But it's zooming in on the fibers.
Look at that. Whoa.
Yeah, all of them together. Look at that.
That's cool.
Like, talk about intentionality with like their.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's made out of
my
copper.
Gosh.
Isn't that nuts?
That's wicked.
Yeah.
That is wicked.
This company is just full of the just kind of wild ideas for clothing and watches.
It's like Zoolander.
Yeah. It's
Anybody?
Just nuts.
No? Okay, it's fine.
Is that the one with the apes? I'm kidding.
You know, people, the most, yeah, yep, all the elevated buttons. The one question I get asked most is why I drink so much. It's because of shit like that is why I drink so much.
You're welcome. Glad I'm able to help curate your alcohol. I don't know. Is that the right word? Curate? Either way.
Yeah. No, I think it I don't know if it's the right, but it works. Yeah.
It works. Okay, cool.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you. What other stuff?
Do we got car stuff? I really want to talk about car stuff.
I'm talking about BMX stuff real quick. I know you love BMX. So when I rode BMX,
I like it so much. That hurt. That was hard to say.
So one of the reasons why I bring up BMX so much is because when I was riding BMX almost full time, like I was stuck in this mindset that that's all you can do is ride BMX.
Yeah.
You can't care about fashion. You can't care about cars. You can't care about anything else.
Wow.
And I know there's
just
a lot of
one.
Yeah, that was all I was focused on. Like, I didn't care about cars. I didn't care about anything. That's all I cared about. Okay. And I thought like if I liked something else other than BMX,
you wouldn't be as good.
And I would lose my passion for it.
I feel I've experienced that with other things, not BMX.
So that's one reason why I try to bring up BMX a lot, because I'm sure there's other people that ride BMX that like are. You realize
you say this every time.
Yeah.
And I don't. I literally just do it because I know it gets a rise out of you. I don't really.
No, I know, but I'm explaining it for other people too that are listening.
Every time. Okay,
yes,
that's fine.
Every time. Yep,
that's fine.
On repeat, MFer.
Repeat and repeat.
So I found this page called Moto Bunka, and it's just all about BMX in Japan, like the Japanese BMX.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's cool because they kind of have their own style over there. But
they have their own, that can be said throughout most of their culture. I mean, look at the bazooka. Mm-hmm. Is that how you say it? Bazooka?
Yeah. Japan just has a certain flair with everything.
They do. You know? They have to put their, and I admire that about them.
Yeah. And so like for me, it seems like they just have fun with everything.
It's a creative culture. Yeah. I mean, from sushi to cars to BMX to fashion to technology, it's a creative culture.
Yeah. And they just have fun, you know, and that's what's really drawing me to this page is like their whole scene is just about having fun on their bikes, you know, which is what
I love that
BMX should be about.
Yeah.
You know, instead of
that is what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Whereas here in America, it's kind of turned into more like sponsors and who's getting what and whatever.
Yeah.
They're just going out and having fun.
You know what we should do? I just had an apostrophe.
Okay.
Lightning struck my brain.
I saw it.
Yeah. You want to know what didn't strike my brain? A lightning cord adapter. Anyway. God, I'm salty about that. And I'm going to try to work it in as many times as I can. So if Apple's listening, jog on. Anyway, there's a whole hot fuzz moment for you people.
Is that the one with the roosters?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Is that the one
I'm
where he
literally
says,
developing a Twitch.
is that the one where he says, "I'll be back"?
If you think that you can be the co-host of Culture Beast, please write in. Because one of us will be dead.
That's the one with the DeLorean.
No! I'm done talking. Anyway. I think that one of the days that I can't come back, you and Jeff Speck should do a BMX show, period.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Because he knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
Do a BMX show.
That'd be awesome.
Wow, he knows, you know. That was good.
That was good.
I'm a poet.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That's better. Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think so too. Vance has a new skate film out called All Right Okay.
All right, okay.
And then the snowboard company 32 has a new film called T32M. I love snowboard videos. I've snowboarded 3 times. I just think snowboard videos are so much fun to watch. I love watching snowboard videos. Yeah. And I think that's all I got for that sort of stuff.
Cool.
So so all that stuff's happening kind of on their individual websites and stuff. Motobunka has a YouTube page which has all like their trips around Japan and stuff. So it's just like part of culture that like has really influenced me and try to bring up. Should we talk about Grand Tour?
Yes.
You didn't see that?
The 18th.
Yeah.
December 18th. Yep. Thank you, Lord, and Andrew Willman, who's released the show. Because it's been done for a while, but COVID, you know. So
was that the reason?
The boys are back. I don't know. They're Amazon. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, so they're going to be back December 18th for their new special called Massive Hunt.
And it's in Madagascar.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, you and I just watched the preview in my house.
Yeah, and I think they are getting older, but I love that they still want to put out quality content. And so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited too. So what is that?
And actually, I think we're going to have a watch party after Christmas.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I have a TV.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch party at my house.
Yeah, we should have a watch party.
I like that idea.
Because, we have so many Grand Tour loving friends and car friends. I think a watch party would be fun. But yeah, also, they are heroes of mine. Just because they're goofy, yes. They're funny, yes. They pick on each other like you and I do. But they really are... They work hard. And there's so much integrity to the cars. They are true to they're true petrol heads.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's been before or after a group like that.
Yeah, they've done a really good job with their career. Yeah, you know, as far as making a career out of this thing, like.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing it a long time.
Yeah, it's got to get old after a while, you know.
Yeah, well, I think the problem is they're getting old.
Yeah.
And I get it. James and Jeremy are 60.
No way.
Yeah, Richard's 55. Like in the middle of 50. Like, like on the third season of the Grand Tour, they did that thing in Mongolia where they had a car dropped, they built it and then drove it across Mongolia. Like, they're getting a little old for that. And that's what they said in interviews. They're like, we just don't have it in us to do these crazy things anymore. And they're right. Yeah,
like they can order off the back menu of Denny's now, you know?
Yeah, they can. Well, it's probably different in England, but I want to talk about cars.
Yeah, me too. I figured we'd segue with
and I want to talk about my favorite car brand,
Peugeot.
That was the last straw. Alfa Romeo. They have a new SUV.
Let's pull
called the
it
Tonale.
up.
I'm guessing is how you say it because it's Italian.
The what?
The Tonale. Tonale.
Like a tamale, but
oh my God.
Italian.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Keep things interesting, man. Oh, we're not talking about that one. Where did I put that? I knew I put it on here somewhere. Anyway. Let me find it real quick.
Anyway, it's fine if you can't. They just have a new SUV that was a prototype, and they're talking about building it. And I think it's gorgeous. They need to build it.
I want to see it. You should look it up real quick. Did you read it? Is it EV or gas?
There is going to be a hybrid option.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Have they?
Plug-in
has
hybrid.
Alpha announced anything with EV, or are they staying pretty well?
I don't think they. I don't. The fact that they're doing plug-in hybrids is, even talking about it is phenomenal.
Yeah, kind of strange. What'd you say it was what?
Tonale. If you just put TON, it'll pop up.
Tonale 2021. Searching. Oh, hey.
Look how pretty that is.
That looks really nice. I like how they keep...
Just put a picture up. Bring a picture up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's gorgeous. It's curvy.
Mm-hmm.
It's sexy.
It looks like a fairly shorter wheelbase.
Yeah, it's going to be so they have the Stelvio, and I think it's going to be like a crossover, smaller than the Stelvio. But I love
actually like that front end. It's
love
very
it.
Simple.
I love the lights.
I like how they keep the grill consistent from all
the triangle
models.
grill.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's the Alpha.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had it since the beginning.
Right. It looks like an all glass roof.
Yep. It's going to be a very modern car. Hatch.
Wow, that back end is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, the whole car is gorgeous.
Wow.
It looks like the Brera or the Brevi or whatever they make in England.
Oh yeah.
Or over across the pond, and they can make like this really sweet hot hatch over there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's this, and I love it. I think it's great. I hope they build it. I'll buy one.
Yeah, because looking at the people surrounding this car, this SUV, it looks like it's
smaller.
It's smaller, yeah.
I love it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Look at that
really
roof
nice.
line too.
Good find, man. This is
yeah,
sweet.
I think it's gorgeous.
I bet it'd look great in black.
Oh, it'd look.
Black
I
on
think
black.
white's going to be the color for that.
That's a good call.
And I'm usually a red guy.
They have a good white too.
They do have a good white. I think the Julia's prettiest in white. White or red, or that blue though. That deep blue is nice.
Did you see the new BRZ?
Yep.
How do you feel about it? Tell me your thoughts.
I'm going to tell you about apples, what I'm going to do. That's how I feel about the BRZ. I think they went... I think they had edgier designs, and I think they went with the safe route. I think that they could have done... they could have been more aggressive, and I think it needed to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
And I think that they kind of goofed. Mm-hmm. I think they went with the safe route. I don't like the front end. I don't like the back end.
I like the door line a lot.
The side is okay.
I don't mind the front end. The front end reminds me a lot of the Nissan 400Z rendering.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think they really dropped the ball design wise. I do.
I don't like how they haven't put a turbo in it yet.
No, and that was another thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
Update the freaking engine. Make an STI version.
Yeah.
We all want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody wants it.
And when the FRS and the BRZ came out, this was their chance to reignite the enthusiast-driven car. Yeah. And they screwed it up.
Right.
And ever since then, I've really not liked them.
Yeah. They kind of get like the bad reputation with the tuners, which I get. I still love the Rocket Bunny kits on them. I think
the
Rocket
Bunny does look good. Rocket Bunny makes most things look good.
They really do. Yeah.
Even have you seen the Huracan?
No.
Lamborghini Huracan Rocket Bunny?
Nuh-uh.
It's dope.
That's amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, like, nasty gorgeous.
So good.
Like, it's almost pornographic.
X-rated.
Just about.
Got to be 18 plus.
MA for mature. Rated M for mature. Culture Beast.
What was I gonna say with Rocket Bunny FRS? Yeah. So I'm excited to see what they do with that because they might make it better. I don't know.
But it's not just about the design though. It's the principle of the car now. They had these really great chances to make it great, and they didn't.
My thing that I think
that's
like,
lazy.
Like, who else has made a turboed coupe?
A lot of people make turbo coupes.
I can't think of any.
Mini.
Mini's like a roadster. Like
they have that. Yeah, it's turbo. Alfa Romeo. Mazda.
What's turboed from?
The 4C. It's a coupe.
And it's turbo?
Yeah.
But what? So the RX-7, those aren't turbo. Mazda?
I said Mazda 3.
The 3?
The 3 is a turbo.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I'd be willing to put money on it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't think Mazda made any turboed cars. But the 3's not a roadster, is it?
No, you said coupe. Are we talking about roadsters or coupes?
I'm sorry. What would you classify the BRZ as?
It's a coupe.
A coupe?
It's a coupe. A coupe.
Because I would put it more in like the Genesis sort, the 2-door Genesis sort.
That's a coupe.
Yeah.
So is the BRZ.
Yeah.
A coupe is defined as a 2-door car.
Yeah, I guess a Mini would be a coupe.
A Mini is a coupe.
Or would it be a hatch?
It's a coupe with a hatch. It's called a 3-door. When they have a hatch, they're called a 3-door.
I thought I would just call it like a hot hatch.
Well,
you know what I mean?
But the Cooper S is turbo. I mean, my point is they make them, and Subaru has the technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they've done it in a lot of other cars. They do it in the Forester, for Pete's sake.
Right.
Aren't you glad I said Pete? See, I'm learning. Trying to be less fucking mouthy. They do. They have the technology. It bothers me.
And it's annoying. I guess it has 228 horsepower now. Ooh. From what I saw. Yeah. It has more than a new Mazda though. A new Miata, which is interesting.
Well, yeah, but the Miata weighs probably less.
Yeah, they always does.
And I'm sorry, but when a car drives like the Miata drives, it just there's no comparison.
Mm-hmm. I just can't tell like where Subaru's going if they're trying to go in any certain direction.
They're not.
It just seems like they're just making things to make things.
They make them to make them.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated. They don't listen
to the enthusiasts at all. Even Honda, they put a 6-speed manual in the Accord because the enthusiasts wanted it.
I love that Accord.
Yeah.
And of all the years to stop making the coupe, can you imagine that new Accord as a coupe? Oh
gosh, yeah. With a 6-speed manual in it?
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing. I recently got to ride in a Type R.
Oh, really? How was that for your life?
I've always come out against them.
Uh-huh.
And this is very hard for me to admit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm withdrawing that statement.
Ooh.
I think they're bloody marvelous.
Interesting.
And I just rode in it, but it was unreal.
Really?
Good for Honda.
Huh.
I'd buy one.
Yeah.
In white. This one wasn't white, it was gray. But I'd buy one. That's how much I liked it.
Really?
And
yeah.
I'd buy it.
Even for the front wheel drive and everything, huh?
Front wheel drive, it was amazing.
Interesting.
It was amazing. Huh. I loved it.
It was manual, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Interesting. Cool.
I loved it. And I normally don't admit this. I stand corrected. It's a wonderful car.
Speaking of Honda, Honda teased the new Civic, the 11th generation Civic. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
No.
I think it just looks like shapeless.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all, in my opinion.
The 10th generation, that
good looking car.
That Civic with the hatch.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's so good. I just ashed all over myself. Pull the US Honda.
I do it all the time, buddy.
Civic. It's just like, and it's, I know it's just like a prototype, but nevertheless, it's just shapeless, in my opinion. It just looks like a shapeless.
Maybe I did see. I don't know. Let me see.
Gosh. Oh, here it is. It's just like, here's a car. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah, just it's like,
get it off the screen. I don't even want to look at it.
Like, here's your thing on wheels.
Well, I think a lot of car manufacturers are getting lazy again.
Yeah. Except for Volvo. They're swinging.
There's a lot of, I shouldn't say they are, because there's a lot of really interesting designs going on out there. BMW, I'm going to go on record again.
Yeah, go ahead.
The shark nose, that big one that everybody hates. It's growing on me, man.
Getting on the bandwagon.
It's growing on me.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping it grows on me too, because every time I see one, I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
It's growing on me. It reminds me of the old CSL.
The CSL.
The shark nose, like the CSL, the Batmobile, the race car.
Yeah.
It just has that prominence of that car, I feel.
Could see that.
Anyway, let's move on.
HKS has made a wide body.
Talk about an underbite.
Yeah.
Holy
the new
smoke.
Yaris.
Oh, look at that. Well, that's mean.
Yeah. The Yaris, what's the
the GRM.
GRM.
Or
yeah.
GRM, the Grumman.
The groomman. The groomsman. Yeah, this thing is just absolutely insane.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, there's a full picture of it here.
Ooh, and those 6 spokes are nasty.
Yes.
With the chrome lip. Are those Enkis?
I don't know what those are. Probably.
They look like Enkis.
Yeah. But
dude, that's nice.
Yeah, can you imagine that little car? Dude, just wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of
cool.
Fun news. Japan's just nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Rivian. I want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm actually. We don't have to go to. I'm just gonna touch on it.
Okay.
We'll put the website up, and you can Google it. But they're now starting to. I haven't done a lot of research in there, but they're starting to post prices, configurations for their SUV and truck, which means usually that they're about to go on sale.
Yeah, my bit of Rivian news was they put up their configurator.
I know, it's actually on my list tomorrow to play around with that a little bit. Rivian has actually made me rethink a little bit of my stance on EV because I think they're the first company to do it right. When it comes to the off-road segment, the more utility segment, I'm excited. Because
they've been really putting them through their paces. They haven't been shy about abusing those trucks, you know. And just as I've been watching,
broke the frames.
Wow,
they've broke them.
That's amazing. Yeah,
I love that.
And they're just trying to figure out the extent of these cars. You know?
and that's going to be.
Do you know who's invested into that company?
Who?
Jeff Bezos.
I heard about that.
Yeah, which is very, very interesting.
Another car, real quick, because I don't want to be here forever. Another car that has now touched stateside and you can buy it. The Genesis GV80, the SUV, is now stateside. You can buy it.
Amazing.
Yep.
So good.
The first couple ones are hitting stateside Hyundai dealerships.
Wow.
Yep. And they are. And they now have a nationwide commercial out for the GV80.
Really?
And so you know how, the twin headlights and the twin little grill things and the twin taillights? Those aren't grill things. Those are turn signals.
What? No.
LEDs, baby.
Wow.
LEDs.
Genesis is just...
I'd buy one.
Yeah, I don't...
In a heartbeat.
Amazing.
And the G70 is not unreasonable. Or the G... Yeah, the 70, because that's the smaller one. It's not unreasonable.
Price-wise?
And it's up there, performance-wise with the Giulia.
Interesting.
It's a performance sedan. And it's gorgeous.
Everything they're doing right now is just so crazy.
Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you.
There's a couple things. Have you seen Ken Block's new series he's doing with Hoonigan?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I think when you think Ken Block, you just think of just Gymkhana.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's kind of showing I do other stuff too.
So it's cool. So for anyone who hasn't seen this yet, it's called Hoonigan Versus. And what they've realized is so the Hoonicorn is in Need for Speed Horizon 4.
Yep.
And a lot of people have been using that car to drag race.
Yep.
I guess. And so they were like, well, does this actually
why aren't we
work?
doing that?
Yeah, so they're taking the cars that people are drag racing in the game and seeing if the real Hoonicorn will beat them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, which I think is super cool. So they raced a McLaren P1, and the Hoonicorn just destroyed that thing.
Well, because it's all about traction, and the Hoonicorn's all-wheel drive. P1 is not. It's rear-wheel. But drag racing is. I will not make a sexual reference, but it's about getting to the finish as fast as you can. But it has more to do. It obviously power, but it has equally more to do with traction, and that's where I think that unicorn is Wyatt's kind of a unicorn in the drag world, if you will.
So I thought that was really interesting. Really excited about that. So they're just releasing like one segment
and
a week.
I love that. I love, because again, it's just them having fun, which is what they're about. It's a fun company.
Yeah, and it's cool because Ken's like, I've never really like, actually drag raced before, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know?
But he's the kind of guy that like, he'll get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So then he raced a pre-runner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which I thought was really interesting because it was a Red Bull sponsored pre-runner desert truck, when they have Monster sponsored pre-runner trucks. Which I was really confused about that. Like, why would they not find somebody that's sponsored by Monster, you know?
I think because they have a pre-running Monster truck. Hoonigan does. They have a sponsored.
Right, but
I wouldn't run my own truck against my own car.
Alec Baldwin drives for he drives for Monster.
Yeah, he also does SNL occasionally.
Does he?
No.
Oh.
Alec Baldwin, the actor. Did I just do what you usually do to me?
Did, yeah.
Oh.
All right. Bye, Ryan. Love you too.
Love you too. I gotta get to a show too, but I guess I'll be late.
Yeah. So I think that's really cool. But so the interesting thing with Ken is that he usually, I've noticed that he teases what's coming up next with something that's totally left field.
Yeah.
So like when he got off 1552 and onto like Rotiform and all those people, like he started teasing with it.
Yeah, and doing like this much of it. Yeah, I love that.
So I was in the back of my mind, I'm like, is he switching over to Red Bull?
I don't know. It's something he would do.
Yeah.
And maybe he is.
Yeah.
You never know.
Which I thought would be really interesting. Anyways.
That's a lot of relivering some cars, though.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. There's like 19 cars need to have new liveries.
Red Bull's such a great company, though.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
Oh, my gosh.
They are. I like that they're having fun.
Yeah, and this next episode, he races a 1,500 horsepower donk. Yeah, this dude goes by the name of Donk Master. And like it's like this donk that has 1,500 horsepower.
Jesus,
he just like yeah, it has more horsepower than Unicorn. It's got a parachute in the back of
like
it.
800,
1,400.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I thought it was
all-wheel drive. Nuts.
That's ridiculous. I want one.
So that's about all for that. Man, I got so much news. We'll try to keep it quick.
I want to talk about our friend John Ludwig real quick.
Yeah, please.
God love that guy.
Yeah, right.
And I was hoping he'd come up this way, but he's not. Mm-hmm. He's driving around the country in a what year?
I don't know. It's a Q50.
Yeah.
G50 Q40.
Yeah, it's old Infinity. Mm-hmm. And he's driving around the country in it with his dogs.
Yeah,
I think it's so great.
And a couple friends.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome.
And I talked to him briefly, and I said, man, I really wish you were coming up here. We could do an episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I want that so much. So it was really cool, you know, to have somebody like him, you know. And I love that he's just so cool. It's
fun because I lived in Arizona for a while, and him and his friend are intentionally going to skate parks and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he's going to, he's posted some places that I've ridden before.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's cool to see him do tricks on things that I've done tricks on before, you know. So
yeah,
pretty fun. Super Street had coverage of the what's the big SEMA?
The SEMA
that build off sort of thing that they did.
Yeah,
there were some really interesting cars that we got.
I didn't like many of them.
You didn't? I liked the Camaro. They had the new C8 Camaro that was Liberty Walk. Rocket Bunny?
Liberty Walk. I think it was Liberty Walk.
So Super Street has a full feature on every single car, which I thought was really nice. There's this 2JZ swapped 4Runner, which I think is really wild.
It's ridiculous.
I love builds like this.
It's ridiculous.
It makes me so happy. This new Supra that I think looks absolutely hideous with the livery on it. Yeah. Everyone please stop using the lime green as accents. Please.
Somebody should tell.
Please.
There's an STI in town.
Yeah.
That has it's gray or black, lime green liver, and then gold wheels. And I'm like,
please.
And I think we know who owns
green.
it.
I don't know if
I think we do.
Maybe I do.
It's got a 406 sticker on the back, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Oh gosh.
And I think you know who it is too.
I might. Anyway, so there's this Evo that's just absolutely crazy. Time Attack Evo. Was that a Subaru? That's Evo.
Now see that I can get behind.
Bisimoto's 1975 Porsche 935.
It looks like a slant nose. Yeah.
Bisimoto always comes out swinging, man.
Dude, yeah.
Let's see. There's this Type R that looks really nice.
See, white. That car meant to be in white.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what other ones.
Boom.
There was this Mercedes Goldwing white body.
Dude, that 300 SL was nuts.
It looks really good.
Yeah, dude.
I like that people have the guts to like.
Yeah, because that's restored. That's a $600,000 car.
Yeah.
And I love that. Sterling Moss would be proud.
Yeah, he really would be proud. And the red interior.
And you got to know that thing is fucking loud.
Oh, dude, yeah. 100%.
You know?
I don't think it says what engine is in this. Anyways. So I think it's cool that this Bronco, a 91 Bronco with a
the Raptor front clip on it,
which it actually fits it pretty
well.
Yeah,
it does
surprisingly well. I don't know why this Volkswagen Atlas is
Atlas.
Something about a Chevy SS, which
That's
I'm not a huge
that's a
Chevelle SS. Yeah, I'm not a big muscle car fan, so this one doesn't do much for me. Does it do anything for you?
Oh yeah.
Does it?
Yep.
This Rolls Royce.
The Cullinan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This one's built like Button. Do you follow Button? Button built?
No.
Oh my gosh, the dude's awesome.
That's a heck of a gladiator though.
And he has a matching like moped, like off-road moped thing that
like a Trail 90 kind of.
Yeah, like Trail 90. Yeah. It's color matched.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
goes
rad.
in the back. Yeah, it's a really cool build. And then this Liberty Walk. C8, I think is just absolutely incredible.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Here's a better picture of it. It'll come up. I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park with this thing.
Looks like a ballpark. Dude, I think the C8, they knocked it out of the park with the C8.
Oh, I don't want all
That's
of
a
them.
human.
I don't want all of them.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. But I think they knocked out of the park with the C8, period.
And last little bit, rallying is still happening, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah, me too.
There's a rally happening. It's called I'm going to butcher this, Isla Carnaja. Either
Canarias, I think is how you say that. I'm not sure. I am the more linguistic of the two of us, but
yeah. But that's happening right now this weekend.
Craig Breen, really?
Yeah, Craig Breen's racing in that one. Andreas Mikkelsen, Oliver Solberg,
Emma Flacken. Dude, okay. I love that women are getting into motorsport.
Absolutely. And she's done really well. Yeah,
I love it.
Absolutely.
Bring it on.
And she's gorgeous too.
Well, that does help.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's all tarmac rally, but I just love that it's still happening. You know, people are still doing it.
Yeah.
Oliver Solberg, man, Peter Solberg's son.
Oh yeah,
the guy.
Beast.
Yeah, he's 17, I think, and
he's
already
at
national
Yeah,
he will be in the WRCs soon.
He's good. He's definitely got to watch.
Absolutely.
What I think is funny is that the Norwegians, they'll occasionally you won't hear anything, and then suddenly they'll just come out one year and just dominate route, and then they'll go back away.
Yeah,
you know, Kimi Räikkönen, who was one of my favorite interviewers ever, because they'll ask him this really complicated question, he'll go, "Yes,
the Iceman."
Yeah, the Iceman cometh. He's a beast.
Yeah,
and I found out recently that he's usually also drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that makes so much sense.
It does, which I love.
Yeah.
I was going to do this while Ryan was here, since we're wrapping up. Our production, we had a very big loss at Culture Beast this last week. Man, it's hard to talk about. our production manager Ryan, his wonderful, amazing girlfriend of 2 years, right? Or
I think so.
Yeah. Had some medical complications and passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And at a young age, 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's hard when they're young, you know. And she was a light. She was very involved in the community, in the theater community, music community.
Yeah.
Just a bright light wherever she went.
Yeah.
She's been in our studio several times. And so our hearts go out to her family, to Ryan, to Ryan's family. I'm sorry, you're going to have to,
No, it's good.
when young death, it just.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, Ryan, what a great guy. Like, I can't say enough great things about Ryan, you know, and just the way that he proves himself in everything he does, you know.
And what he's done for us. I mean, he's the reason that we look so good, that we sound so good. I mean. So
she had really bad asthma, and I remember a few times, like, he would be like, I'm going home, I'm going to dust the entire house before Mia gets home, you know, so that, so that, you know, it just really reduces. Her, he's like always changing, like, the air filters out in the house, you know, just really doing literally every single thing he could, you know.
And this is just one of those things, you know, when, for those of you who don't know, you know, when you can't, your brain needs oxygen, and it cannot go for oxygen very long without complications.
Right.
And she had a very long time without oxygen to her brain. And so, we just, our hearts go out to him and her family and his family and just, yeah,
it's hard.
It is. And I'm sorry. I just get, it just, brings back memories, from a while ago. And, it's just hard. Young death is hard for me, just because I see, especially when they have so much, they're going to do so much.
Right.
You know? Right. So I think, and usually we end on a funny note, but that needed to be said.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, so if you could all keep them in your prayers, me and Ryan and their families.
Yeah, for sure.
On that note.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in again.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate people listening. You know, like our friend Kira said that she's been listening to all of them, which really like she knows what we've been talking about, and like I haven't experienced that before with somebody else. You know,
it's
like,
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, like with somebody that has just like intentionally listened to what we're talking about.
The other thing is, I have people that come up to me and they're like, "I'm catching up." Yeah, and I'm like, "That's so cool."
No one sent that before.
Yeah, Kira, and it's so cool to hear that. You know, this is getting some traction because we love it, and it takes a lot of time and effort.
I've heard some people like, "Oh yeah, you guys talked about this," and it like kind of inspired them to do something with that, you know, which is always the goal and the hope behind Culture Beast, you know. Yeah, and soon we hope to get some guests on and absolutely really expand the culture and the Culture Beast family. So look forward to episodes coming out every other week. Yep. And I don't know, maybe some weeks I'll come up to Big Sky. Yeah. I'll be in Big Sky, Montana. It's a beautiful resort town. And you know, it's culture. This is just the beginning. You know, once this kind of skyrockets and takes off, we have other things that we want to do inside the Culture Beast umbrella. That, and so this is the first step, and we're real excited that you've been here with us for this. So, on that note, thanks everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. And this is Culture Beast. Culture Beast. Cue the music. Cue the music. But Ryan's not here to doop 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 doop.